Alright, this is Ubiquitron. Today we're playing Kerbal Space Program, and I'm going to try my luck at building an Ekranoplan, which is a ground effect aircraft. I don't know if it's a good thing to call it an aircraft, but it's like a jet-powered hovercraft, minus the air cushion. Basically, all it does is it pushes air under a set of stubby wings so that it generates lift without having or needing all the speed. I don't need that. I need liquid fuel. So this is gonna be a fun mission or a fun lesson in weight management. And since I'm pretty sure that Kerbal Space Program doesn't generate lift, or yeah, it only generates lift off of speed. This is going to be fun. So my plan is to build something that looks like the Bartini VVA 14 Ekranoplan. It's an ugly plane, but I don't know, it looks pretty futuristic for what it is. It was built a long time ago by the Russians, I believe. Russians or Italians. Take your pick. I don't need oxidizer in that. So let's see. Where is our center of mass? That's a pretty good center of mass. What we need from there is some sort of lifting surface, much like these things. And we need to mirror that geometry. And I'd say about, I'm looking at a picture in my other screen. I'd say about right here. Oh, that's terrible. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's get our center of lift on there as well, so that way we can line these things up. So right about there. And we'll copy this piece so we save our angles. Oh, that's beautiful. I probably should have done a larger thing though, not like that. Where is this thing? Where's the large square tile? I guess that's it. Nope. Nope. No. No. I guess they did away with it. So let's stick with that. This is probably our best bet. And then copy and put that right about there. Right about there. That's pretty good. Let's copy these. No, let's not copy that since we are adding a new set. The difficult part of this is going to get it to land in the water. So there's that. Now the Bartini also has some outboard pontoons. How to do that? I haven't planned any of this, if you haven't guessed by this point. I just thought, I'm going to make an Ekranoplan. I probably keep saying that wrong. If you think you know how to say it, I mean, by all means, please correct me. I don't want to keep saying something wrong. That looks pretty good. I don't think this is ever going to get off the ground, honestly. Let's turn that around. Do that. So this, after this, it has little things like that. We need a long tail section. Let's empty that of fuel. Let's make sure we don't need oxidizer in any of this because we're only running liquid fuel engines. So on the back here, Actually, no, this can go. What we do need is, where's our aerodynamics? We need some control surfaces more than anything else. And me having to freaking try and twist these. There we go. There's some control surfaces. What else do we need? We need some sort of nose cone. So let's pick this up. I know it's not the right size, but screw it. On top of this, we need some crazy little wings. And these are actually way back here. I don't know. Let's see. So there's our center of lift. We can actually probably bring these up since I'm going to have to put some tail fins on here as well. So standard canard. Don't want that. I need something with a control surface. Much like that. There we go. Now, and we can just stack these straight on the fuselage. Like that. And that helps us a bit. And actually the Bartini has slightly oh, here's an actual wing. There we go. And with that we can there we go. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can't put a control surface on there real fast. Kind of like that. Nope. Maybe. There we go. Looking good. That's terrible. So we've got our center of mass, center of weight evened out pretty good. Whoa, that's too big. No. Let's go ahead and slap some of these things on here. Like so. This is a terrible design. And I've also screwed up because since I haven't added engines, so the Bartini has two high mounted ones with some engines like that, and we're going to need a lot of speed. This is going to be a heavy craft. We want some of those. And basically, to copy these right about here. I think this is going to be an issue because if we look at this, our center of lift is slightly, our center of thrust is slightly above the center of mass. So these, I think we can kind of point down. We want them pointing through the center of mass. I don't think that's going to matter much, but we'll see. And all that's left now is to... This is going to be an abject failure. And just so you're prepared. I don't want anyone thinking this is going to be awesome and cool right off the bat. I kind of want to use different landing gear. So it has a big set of trike landing gear, like so. Put that on the front. And it's got another set of these on the back. I guess to keep its butt from grinding on the ground. That'll do. And then it's got a huge set. Mirror that. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. So we want these to kind of be in line. Kind of like that. No. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's good. Now, I'm fairly confident this is going to just shake itself apart, so we're going to strut it up. Because it don't mean butt if it ain't got that strut. I don't think I have enough control surfaces This is going to be a fun lesson. Let's see. Let's put some down here. I think it's also going to be way too heavy to even generate enough lift to get off the runway. One last thing is we need to make sure that these tanks feed into that tank. So there we go. We're going to call this the Blartini VVB 16. Save. Oh, no, no, no. No, God. There we go. Delete that. Save and launch. Alright, so here we are. The Blartini VVB 416. Ready to go. I don't feel good about this. I feel bad for Bilbao, Dice, and Biabel, Kerman, and someone else. Lena? That's some interesting names going on there. So let's throttle all the way up. And we're going to use all 4 engines because I don't know how this is going to work otherwise. Oh man, those are not some happy engines. So ideally, the Ekranoplan is it's designed to transition from sea to ground, quote-unquote flight, I guess, almost seamlessly. But since we can't really do that in Kerbal Space Program, I really wish they would add pontoons or something. That we're going to have to just kind of wing it. I'll be glad if this thing even gets in the air. So we're going 70 meters a second. I think we need about 80. I'm going to try and turn. I don't think we have enough lifting surface. There's 90. I'm going to pull up. We're not pulling up. We're going down. Oh! Oh! Oh gosh. Kill the engines. Oh no! Oh! Let's revert to launch. Alright, this is attempt number 2. I wish that our craft wouldn't get, like, crooked on the runway. Like, just keep it lined up straight with the runway. That way we don't veer off to the side. I don't know what's going on with that. So, for starters, I'm going to raise this gear. Oh, that may not be a good idea. That seems to be keeping us from taking off. Or at least leaning back. I didn't quite think that one all the way through. So we're going to try and keep it as straight as possible. 60 meters a second. And there needs to be a second set of controls for steering. Like, so that way I don't try and bank the craft on the runway. So let's pull up. We're pulling up. It's not mattering. Oh my god. No. Oh. Keep the nose down. Keep the... Oh. Oh gosh. Is there any more crap in the air? I think we're good. What is that? Let's try. What can we add? We need more lift. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add a giant set of wings because that's what we need. Not those. Where are the big old like jumbo airliner wings? Right? No, that's not what I want either. Right here. So let's do center of mass, center of lift. And kind of add these somewhere where they're going to work. Looks good. Save and launch. Alright, so an alternative to this, because the Blartini is actually a really hard design to mock up, we could try a KM class Ekranoplan or a Lund class Ekranoplan. They're both just giant. The KM class is called the Caspian Sea Monster. It is just a huge... It's more or less a flying boat. it actually had the ability to launch giant, I want to say nukes, like from its backside. It had 6 or 8 nuke tubes that would launch almost horizontally. The Luns were a little bit smaller, but I highly recommend going to do some research, finding out about these things. They're crazy planes. The Russians were nuts when they just threw everything on the designing board and hoped something would stick. But Ekranoplans, they look interesting, and I think their biggest failing was that they required such a large spool up to get the ground effect going just right. Oh, no, come on. We need a little bit more speed. Don't hit the water. No. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to empty out the side tank, so maybe we can get enough weight reduction to get this thing in the air. So like I said, we're going to dump all this liquid fuel. And this shouldn't affect our center of weight. Oh, it does quite a bit. So we're going to move these wings back. So that way we can get that center of lift right over the weight. That looks good. Save and launch. Alright, final attempt before we give up on this. Why are we're leaning awfully strange. Alright, raise that gear, full throttle. And, oh, that's because it is teetering on that back gear. My computer is actually, well, I also have a lot of crap out here. I've got some buggies, and I've got the VTOLs just chilling out on the Space Center grounds. So that's kind of causing a bit of lag. I might have to do some cleanup. So I think we're going a little bit faster already. That's just my opinion. But we've already beat 70 meters, and we're not even halfway through the runway. I do need to straighten out just a bit. I think we can get some lift. Let me try. Not a whole lot. It's not responding very well. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, weight reduction is the key. So, flying this plane like we should, it's... Oh, that's actually... I'm afraid to turn, because it's not very stable. I'm going to try and get this thing hovering right above the ground, or the water, I guess. No. Oh, it's actually very unstable. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Very, very unstable. And if someone can do a better Ekranoplan, I don't know. The E word, EK. Yeah, please show me. I haven't actually looked, so there might be videos out there. This is actually working quite well. I'm gaining altitude though, so I'm going to point the nose down just a bit and get it. I want to be hovering at about 50 meters up. That's going to be very precarious, and there's no way I can. Oh, too much. Too high. There's no way I can keep this. I don't even... so we can try and maneuver. Let's get them rudders going. Nope. 30 meters up. 20... Oh, we're losing altitude. Pull up. There we go. Looking good. Let's try and bank turn. Keep the nose down, though. Oh, no. We're going to lose it. Oh, gosh. No. I have lost my ability to fly any kind of aircraft since the 1.0 update. They've got really aggressive lift dynamics and aerodynamics anymore. So it makes it really hard to fly. And you spend so much time flying aircraft a certain way. and then suddenly everything changes. So hopefully I'll get my wings back. I need to pull up just a bit. Not that much. There we go. No, too far. We're trying to get that little thing as even as possible to the ground as possible. I keep saying possible. There we go. 67 meters up. This is awesome. So, surprisingly resilient. Okay, we're still gaining altitude. I don't think there's any way on Earth that I'm going to be able to land this. This thing is just eating fuel like mad. Where's all the fuel going? Oh, you know what? We're not actually using this fuel. Maybe. I almost used that up, so that's not good. That one's out of the liquid fuel. Those are obviously out. That's running out of liquid fuel. Maybe it's burning through that. So I'm maintaining a pretty good speed. We're at 21 minutes. I'm going to try and land it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Oh, or it's just going to disintegrate midair. That's never a good thing. Can we... Sorry, guys. Not this way. Not this way. Godspeed. Well, so... This is Ubiquitron playing Kerbal Space Program. We tried to build an Ekranoplan. I can't say it consistently. I think we have some surviving junk. I guess we'll see you in the future.